guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today, obviously by the title, today is the September 2020 budget part 1. So this is going to be 1 out of 2 parts. This is just for my first paycheck, so let's get started. So here is my budget sheet for September. So my paycheck for this pay period was $1,498. So if you guys are new to this channel, I pay all my bills with my first paycheck of the month. That's just how I like to do it. It's easy for me. That way, just in case anything was to come up within the end of the month, I do have extra money to be able to flex. So all of my bills, my bill total comes out to $394. So that leaves me with $1,104 left over. Here are all my envelopes and sinking funds. So for my regular cash envelopes, the total is $170, which leaves me $934 for my sinking funds. And then my total for sinking funds is $135. So that leaves me $799 left for student loans. So that's putting $60 away in savings, and then student loans would be $799. So for this pay period, I was able, or in total right now, I have paid $2,494 to debt. So let's get started with stuffing. So I'm actually going to switch this out to here and put this here. Actually, let's do this. Let's put the cash out first. Okay, so I just came from the bank, so I wanted to film this in the light, because I usually film at night, so trying to work on that too. There's a lot of tens. Three fives. I think I can move this a tiny bit more to fit the ones. And here are the ones. Okay, so that is all of that. So we'll put, I did buy a new, what do you want to call this, planner for my cash envelopes. I will link the Etsy shop that I bought this below, and I did get it made, like, I guess, what do you want to call that? Labeled, I guess. So in here you'll see I do have a lot more sinking funds than I had in my previous videos. I've decided to add more, and I also did buy my own of these envelopes and use my own vinyl. So you'll see those as I go through. So let's start. So the first envelope is car insurance, and car insurance is $125. So that's gonna get 100, a 20, and a 5. So 125. Okay. Next is phone bill, and my phone bill is $131 this month. So I did decide to get a new phone. It's been 4 years since I've had a new phone, so I thought it was time to do that. So you'll see that's why this is so much higher than it usually is. So that's going to be 131, so 20, 10, and a 1. It's going to be a little bit less. I think my payments are going to be like my normal payment, and then I think for the phone it's going to be like 30 something, so it should be like $70 instead of this 131. So this is including the phone payment to activate it, and then as well as just my normal like bill for like using the phone. Rent is $100. That's gonna go in there. Groceries. So groceries is going to be getting its usual 100. So it's gonna get 5 20s. think that's it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I've liked this budget. As far as groceries, it's worked. I don't know why I just closed that, but it's been pretty good lately, so that's gonna go in there. Spending, I actually decreased my spending budget this pay period to $40. I want to reduce my spending that I'm doing weekly. Most of my spending goes to like eating out, so that's really what it's been going to, but just in case, I'm going to put 40 in here. So, and I actually did that in 10s instead of 220s, just in case I need more change. Pet is also decreased this pay period. I decided that she has my rabbit, so my pet is my rabbit, and so she only needs litter, hay, and pellets, and then she gets she also gets a part, like she gets lettuce and greens and things like that, but I just use that with my actual like grocery money because it's a grocery item. So I decided that she probably won't need things until like next month, so I'm just gonna slowly keep adding like $5 to $10 to this. So this is the new envelopes that I also made myself, and I decided to use this vinyl because it's what I had and I didn't want to buy new vinyl. I wanted to try to save money, so that is kind of why they're this color, but I also like the shiny vinyl too. So this school is actually something new, so I have a lot of new sinking funds, so I will kind of talk about them as I get to them. But so this one, I've mentioned before, I am a marriage and family therapist, and right now I work mostly with kids and children. So I am planning on going back to school to get my graduate degree in advanced nursing. So I will be a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, and that way I can prescribe medication for my clients and have my own private practice along with doing therapy. So the plan is to start saving for my application. I'm going to be applying this enrollment, so I need to save up about $100, but if I don't have that saved, the rest is going to go to like school supplies and things like that. So I thought I would start saving for that now, very slowly. So this is going to get $4, which isn't that much, but for now that'll be good. So $4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so I'll just slowly start adding that up. I know I'm only applying to one school, so the fee for that is $100 to apply. So hopefully I can get $100 saved by, I believe the deadline is November, but I'm going to apply before that, so we'll see. The next one is Christmas. So my goal for Christmas is to save $400, and I did all the math, and so I need to save about $44 to $45 each pay period. So this pay period is going to be 44, so 2 20s and 4 1s. So 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 44. Okay, business. So I'm actually been looking into trying to find a business of my own. Obviously, going back to school, I'm going to be working part-time and not full-time like I am now if I do get in. So I do want to kind of start having a side business besides doing therapy, even though I do work 2 jobs already. So I'm looking into possibly getting certified as a lactation consultant and breastfeeding consultant. That's a possibility. I've been looking into that, so I'm going to either save up for that, or like I had mentioned before, that this is going to be, I'm going to be doing a private practice eventually, so saving up for that in the meantime is also important too if I don't decide to do kind of the side business. So for business, it's only going to get $1, and I just noticed this, but excuse my nail. I had gel nails on before, and that just won't come off. So I was like, you know what, whatever. This is life. I couldn't get my gel nail off. I also started a retirement fund. I've seen a lot of other budget YouTubers have this, and I really wanted to have it as well. You know, just to really start saving, because if even just $1 is going to help. So $1 is going to retirement. Beauty is another new one. I completely forgot that I'm going to be buying makeup and hair care and things like that. So I did want to start a sinking fund for that. So that's getting $5. And I do have to buy like foundation soon. So that's what I'll be saving up for that. This is another envelope that I decided to create. I think everybody should have this envelope, no matter your age, no matter your budget. I do think even just putting $1 to self-care is super important as a therapist, and especially within COVID. Taking care of ourselves, especially our mental health, is so important. And I really advocate for everybody to, if you don't have a self-care envelope, please get one or make one, or have some type of way to allocate funds to that. So even if it's like with me, I'm only putting $1 in this today. You know, this I can use to just, even if it's just a cup of coffee a week, I'll know that I'm treating myself. So that would help. Or if it's buying, you know, reaching a goal to buy a book that you really want, or getting your nails done, things like that. Whatever it might be that, you know, fills your bucket up, I recommend saving towards. Another new one is vacation. Honestly, I don't know where I want to go, but I did know that I want to save towards some type of trip, whether it's the end of the year, whether it is, you know, in a few years from now. My boyfriend and I are looking into, once, you know, we are allowed to travel again more safely, doing a trip to India. It's always been on our bucket list. We want to get certified as yoga teachers in India. So that potentially will be what this is used for. Another new one is clothing. So clothing is getting $8. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with being in quarantine, I really haven't bought any new clothes. I think I bought a few. But starting to go back to the office that I work at, I do need to buy some more clothes. And I have 3 dogs, and one of my dogs is still young. She's only like 1.5. She keeps eating my shoes, so, which is obviously my fault because I leave them out by accident. And so that's probably what this is going to go towards, is getting some new shoes for work. So this is also another new one. This is date night. I am not stuffing this week, but typically we usually use my spending money towards date night, so I wanted to have its own fund so that I can put like at least $5 and then have like a nice date. Or if I use this, I might actually use this just for like Valentine's Day or anniversaries, things like that. So the next one is gifts, which is getting $10. This envelope is pretty much going to be for like holiday gifts like Valentine's Day, or it's also going to be for like birthday presents and things like that, just to start saving up for. Hold on, that's going to annoy me. Yeah. Okay. So the next envelope that's not in here, before I do savings, actually I can do savings now. So savings is getting $60. You know, obviously my other 2 paychecks have been a lot more money to savings, but because my bills were a little bit more expensive, and I have a lot more sinking funds and envelopes, I decided to only do 60, which is still a big amount. So yeah, so 10, so I will count this out for you. Okay, so let's see. 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 520, 540, 560, 580, 590, 600, 605, 606, 607, 608, 609, 610, and 611. So I have $611 saved. And like I said before, I might be doing getting certified as a lactation consultant. So I haven't decided if I want this money to go to that yet, or to, I'm also looking into buying a stationary bike that also has a desk on it, because I've been working from home and it's been really hard to, be active, go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym anymore because I just don't think it's, safe at the moment. That's just my personal feelings. So I do want to have some form of exercise. So I've been also looking at exercise bikes as well. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with some of this money, but I will let you guys know. So that is it for all these envelopes. And this is pretty filled. Honestly, I might need to buy another one if I do get more of these. I'm also going to I need to make a deposit one because I want to get one for the bank too. So this last 20 is going into gas. I just have my regular envelopes that I had before for gas. So right now, left over in gas, I had 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I also have a 10 that I left in the car, so I have $34. So gas is just getting 20 instead of its normal $40 or $60 because it's got a lot in here. So I'm gonna leave the rest of that in there, and then I'm gonna decide probably next pay period if I'm gonna take it out. But for now, I'm just gonna leave that in there. And actually what I'm gonna do is take out my grocery because that's typically what I do in my spending. So let me grab that. So grocery. So I actually had $11, or actually $12 saved in grocery with some change. So I'm gonna leave that in there as well at the moment. Oh, I guess I didn't close that one. So on top of its 100, it's gonna have $112 in it, and that'll be good because I've been going to Trader Joe's lately, and so then I can kind of splurge a little bit more. Okay, so that is going back in there, and then the last one is spending. So we're just gonna put this, and these are the 3 envelopes that I keep in my wallet. The rest stay in here, but I like to have an envelope just to have. But yeah, so this is just getting its $40 in spending. Okay, so that is it. So that is my part 1 cash stuffing video. See, this is not even gonna close. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, please comment them below. Like always, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.